Howdy ho, everybody, and welcome back to another World of Warships. Weird edition, because it's actually Flagship Ops. Actually, just talking about that, like, earlier today. This is recorded on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And, we were actually talking about, like, how good it would have been to have Flagship Ops back. Or, like, just a better roguelite version of Flagship Ops, where you actually, like, have a lot more to upgrade instead of just like higher damage, higher this, higher that, like go fully spec into health, that type of shit. Like, it would have been cool, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, there's supposed to be a different video today. I am so sorry for that, but this will have to do. It is an entire annoyance. Long story short, I got my hands on a game, and they were silencing a bunch of critics, and silencing a bunch of shit, and I said, nope, nah, I'm good. I don't want to cover a game that silences basic questions and criticism like that, so I said, nah, I'm good. Delete first episode and deletes everything else. I will come back to it whenever I feel like I want to, because I still own the game on Steam. Can't exactly refund it, got it for free, but yeah, that's my stance on that. I will not tell you what game it is, because I am not going to give them any more attention for their game, but yeah, it kind of sucks. It was actually a fun game, too. Definitely gonna come back to it and, play it, because it was really decently fun, to be fair. But I do have a lot more stuff on the docket, including, and I can say this, we're actually going to have a Earth versus Mars episode again, because they have so graciously decided to send me a code of the game, even after me going, meh, it's not that great. Hopefully, like, the campaign's good. It's like, I'll definitely play it if I get sent a copy. Like, I just haven't managed to sit down as of recording yet and go play it. So that's so much on my plate. The YouTube streams are making a return. I did one for, like, 50 minutes just to, like, test out. Do some, testing waters here and there. It wasn't that bad. Besides, like, a couple of little lag spikes in the later half where I was like, okay, what are we doing here? But whatever, this is what it is. So if you're wondering what I cracked open earlier, that is a Dr. Pepper Cherry, one of the only Dr. Peppers I actually like. So yeah, it kind of is what it is at this point with the whole game situation. I have a whole bunch of other shit that I need to edit anyway, including 2 ridiculously long runs for Hearts of Azeroth, including one for April Fools next year, which you might say, wow, that's really dumb, why are you doing that? Because it was an April Fools run for an April Fools update to a mod, so I feel like I should upload it the next year and do that, because it would be funny. But, it is what it is. If it does good, it does good. If it fails, it fails. But, Row First is going off. This thing was a awful beast when it did not get, like, quad fired every 2 seconds in Flagship Ops. I genuinely want this thing back, but I don't think we're ever gonna get Flagship Ops back, sadly, which kinda sucks. Also, I might start making content on Valkyrie Elysium, I think that's how you say it. My partners over at MKU Gaming, the Aussie gaming site that I technically work for, and I haven't done really much because I just don't get to record content for it so often, because such a busy schedule for what I have, because I do all the editing, I do all the posting, like all that, all the recording. Mind you, I'm shit at the editing, I'm still getting better, sorry, but It's like, I do a lot of shit, so doing an extra video every once in a while over there is kinda annoying, but I like doing it. The last time I recorded anything special over there, I think it was like the Fortnite Chapter 2 end event, like that long ago. So it's just like, it is what it is. But, ooh, I wonder. I'm gonna have to go bring that up with somebody. I just realized that we could probably end up doing the MK, or, because MKU and me have the same, like, with, what the fuck am I saying? Hi, hello. English does not speak. Hello. With the whole fact that Twitch added the collab, or not Twitch, YouTube added the whole collab feature, we could totally go do that on, like, most of the videos that have, like, back and forth there. Where it's just like, hey, I recorded this video, this is also my main channel, like, that type of thing. Where, I've only used that once, and it was, like, with one person. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that. I went through the hard mode campaign first story for Triping 2. Really good game, by the way. Genuinely recommend, especially as it's like 20, 30 bucks, like 90% of the time, and nearly $5 a lot of the time. But genuine great game, by the way. I would recommend. Long story short, I didn't get through the entirety of the game over there because of the fact that it was A, me testing out my 4080, and it was having a little bit of jank, and B, I don't know what happened, but my recording did not like recording that game. I don't know what happened with it, genuinely. Like, I might have to actually come back to it and finish it off, because I still would love to go play that game in full force. It's just, I don't know if it's been too long. It's been like 2 years ago now. So, and I've transitioned most of that shit to, you know, doing just streams instead of, like, actually recording and making a full-ass video. So it's just like, yeah. But, speaking of full videos, Wednesdays are gonna be very normal next week, hopefully. Fridays are probably going to be an extra Warship video until I actually have smaller ones to edit for this Hearts of Azeroth shit that I'm doing. I've just had so little free time to actually go do a live recording of it. Like, it's been insane. So, it is what it is at this point. Same thing with, I actually have something for Wednesday, tomorrow, now that I think about it, but I don't think it would be, like, good to post, because it would be a bit too late. I wanted to explore the border region between Quel'Thalas and Stratholme, because they've actually added some neat shit there. And to say I'm very pleased, at least from the beta, on how they have stitched those two little border regions together is an understatement, because genuinely they did some good work there. And I gotta give them credit where credit is due when it comes to, like, how they stitched it together and all that. So, it is what it is. Like, genuinely, some pretty good work when it comes to, like, the map redesign for Midnight, which I'm kind of happy. I was very 50-50 about it, but considering you can go back to the old continent anytime by just going through a portal, instead of, like, going towards the newish one, like, really good. Genuinely well stitched together. Looks beautiful. They actually kept the little enclave from when we had, like, a tiny piece of Quafalos up there. Yeah, they kept that for some reason. And it's actually, like, a new building entirely with people there and a flight path. Like, it's really cool with what they kept. Speaking of which, they decided to take lore from, I shit you not, like, 21 years ago? Or 22 years ago with the, old Warcraft RPG, tabletop RPG, pretty much, where there was a old, lore-wise, old Loa temple called, I think, Sethix? Sithix? I cannot remember the pronunciation for the life of me. It's been way too long since I've read any of that. But they straight up just made an entire island, and it appears to be an island based off of where that was in that actual thing, which is kind of wild. That they just said, hey yo, 23 years in the future, let's go make that an island and make that a patch zone. Because I guarantee you it's a patch zone. With how big it is, it's either a enormous, like, yada yada point 0.5 or 0.7 patch, or a entire, like, 1.0 or 1.1 patch. Like, it's ridiculous how big that island is. And it looks genuinely cool. I just haven't, like, experienced looking at it myself, because I didn't decide to make a shaman, because I'm an idiot. But it is what it is. I also gotta... How many games do I have right now that I need to go play? Because, pretty sure, they're gonna be a lot. Let me go look here for like 2.5 seconds. Just counting by, like, a number of things in this category that I have for games I have got for free, I would have, over 10, probably 15. $14. I was very close, honestly. One of them might be, like, seasonal. There's a few here that I might do, like, every few months, just because of the fact I do want to finish them off. Like, for example, Builders of Greece might be coming back, and Dawnfolk might be coming back. Mostly because of the fact I do love Dawnfolk. They did add a whole bunch of new content, and I have not got to play most of that content yet. Same thing with Horcular and, Rebots, which Rebots hasn't had any content added, but, it is still, like, you know, a really good game. It does have, like, problems with automation, which kind of sucks, which is literally the point of the effing game, is to automate and use robots, and it's easier to just do it all by yourself, which, genuinely, that's not great. That's bad. Bad game design. But, it is what it is. Like, it's genuinely one of the more fun games that I've played. So, yeah. Speaking of which, still got a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be going on here and there with, like, Hearts of Azeroth once I actually start, you know, recording it again. Just everything under the book of things that I've got given to go play for free, including Valkyrie Elysium. I don't know what that game is about yet. All I know is a Square Enix game, and it's going to be on my PS5, because we had a whole bunch of codes that nobody has used yet for, like, a whole bunch of games, and I'm like, well, the only other game here that interests me is Crime Boss Rocket City. And I already own that game, and I already know it's a piece of shit, so I don't play it yet. I will play it, though. Do request if you want me to play that shit game, because I am a payday player. I do, stupid shit for fun. I should have it. Oh, I have it, I just don't have it installed, because, yeah, that's 90 gigs, and you can go F yourself. I also have RoboCop Rogue City. I just look up City, and there's like 12 things here. It's kind of great. Not gonna lie. There's a few other odds and ends here that I have that I might go play. You might also start seeing a couple of Schedule 1 clips, mostly because of the fact I've been playing a religious amount of Schedule 1 with one of my buddies, which is really fun. There's not going to be too much content on it, because I'm just playing it for fun. Not really doing anything besides playing it for fun, so at the end of the day, it do be what it is. And a natural selection without killing mostly battleships. That do be the very hot. And that do be a torp in the side of my boat. Same thing with a couple of rounds into the side of my boat from a Yamato. I think that might be the Yamato. Yeah, that's the Yamato. I'm kind of super tired here, so seeing actual names from how small it is on my screen for like the preview is kind of not gonna be a thing. Speaking of which, I might be getting the Blastowick 40, or not 42, the Blastowick 52. Most likely going to be getting it. That is just like, if I don't want to sacrifice steel. I'm about to get a steel ship in a week with the coupon, so I am most likely going to be sacrificing RP, because RP is actually, you know, grindable. But, also got myself the steel port, finally, and the next thing I need would probably be, like, the couple of free XP from, doing a bunch of shit, which, honestly, I don't think it'd be necessary for the free XP, considering, like, how little it gives, that 10%, but is what it is. I do appreciate if I stop by and chilling out fuss. Sorry for me ranting too much. Ranting, raving, being a dumbass. But, yeah. Hopefully everybody has an amazing day, and I will see you all laters. Bye.